Saya's like running through. I don't know if Joel, Gnarly, or the others will be able to show up. I don't know. I haven't gotten any answers.
That reminds me, actually, because I actually get to show...
Yummy! Here's Ari. I thought I grabbed her.
I got raided.
You got raided! Dragana might be coming by. Oh boy. Maxine wanted to come by, so this is where the conflict may happen.
I just made that context, too, because I'm just like...
Fucking lose it.
You're gonna make fucking lose it?
I'm gonna make you lose it.
Why? I thought you said we were doing this in Orlando Saka.
Orlando Saka's not doing a lobby today. Otherwise we would have.
They're doing a lobby in Orlando Saka's forest, and Saya went, that's dangerous. Not doing that there.
Yeah, it's basically a chaos lobby at the forest.
It's a combat lobby. It's not a chaos lobby, because
Yeah.
chaos lobby would mean
chaos. It's just
it can be, yeah.
It's just gonna be full combat. There's like nothing to like easily.
There's like social for a little bit, and then yeah, social for only a small tiny bit, and then fucking there will be a full on just combat every minute. That's how Eva's going. She's she's fucking needing to let off stream.
Yeah, you said you were gonna tell me something yesterday.
Yes, I was actually still working on it. But,
Thank you,
the
Gren.
first
I
thing
will
where can
work
still
with
show
those
you,
guns with coffee.
Okay.
This is what you will have. In fact, I will give this to you.
You mean Blood Moon Lobby? Yes, Blood
Yeah,
Moon
okay,
Lobby
yeah.
is what is today.
Why? Blood Moon Lobby, I have this.
Your wife literally looking at the blood like,
My right foot tracker is at 50%, but everything else is at
Meanwhile,
90.
Maxine just kind of sits there going...
It's being.
you're horny. That's it. Wife is horny.
There you go.
Yeah. And Maxine's going... I had to basically, before I got into this setting, like, hey guys, I'm gonna flip like 3 to 4 coins, see I'm gonna hit on who. Because that's how the blood moon's gonna be affecting me.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, the blood moon affects Maxine's, like, cycles. It's funny.
It only affects Eva in that she's more bloodlusty, so.
Imagine getting affected by a blood moon. Couldn't be me.
I can't believe it.
I love the noise on this so much.
Where you going?
I'm going.
Okay.
I have no idea if...
Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready for something Sarah sent me.
I'm hoping that everyone comes in, because this is important, because it's info.
How dare you bite me?
Oh, Hearn's speaking. Hearn's yapping, hold on.
That'll work.
Hearn, give me the goddamn information. He says, certainly I have information. I'm gonna grab her and shake him and going, give the information right now. Imagine.
Actually, is that... Baby, make that... the hair... Make it lighter.
I love Eva in a suit.
Yeah.
When people
Yeah.
forget how good she looks.
We're not putting... I would, but...
Tell Gran I said hi.
Yeah, that works. Also, Seer said hi, Gran.
Actually, you know what? Hold on, sis.
Okay,
I want to
catch
actually
you.
check something funny because it's funny. Because I remember there's something that Sizzle put into this map. I gotta go find it.
Yeah, there is funny Easter egg
I
things.
see.
There is funny Easter egg things in this map, so that's the fun part. Also, oh, coffee. You did God's work. He redid the gun.
Ooh.
Jesus.
This is literally her beginning gun from fucking Lotus Day.
Yeah.
Start with a gun.
Remake. Maxine with a suit.
And also now she has a representation of where she's working now, because the Spider Lily.
Yeah, that's much better, baby.
Oh, you're right.
Spider Lily represents something as well. It's so funny that it does. Why it's funny for Eva to have it specifically.
Listen,
Alright.
because Corona, if something happens as a writer, my pay's getting docked by Kane. My pay.
Wah wah. Gimme. Gimme. Why? Come on. Why do you not want to work with me? Why do you hate me? Which one is it? It's not that side. Okay, I'm just gonna...
Damn.
I mean, this is kind of Risona's kid. She's a fucking charm dagger. She pretty much is. She takes off her. Usually she takes off her glasses and charms people, and then she fucking just, you know. Oops.
Dear woman.
Yeah, deadly woman.
Deploy the gay frog, sister.
We haven't done that yet. We need to.
Also, you might want to let Sizzle know. Going into that room, things disappear at certain angles. With your
Oh
head.
yeah. The collision and everything. The culling issue. Yeah, this girl's literally the I'm gonna lure people in and then kill them in that case.
Imagine.
Yeah, man.
She's a dangerous person when she wants to be. It's just fucking...
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Have it after semi-prime. Yeah.
Couchy's wanting it.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah, there's technically supposed to be more to that.
It's
I didn't
wonky,
finish it,
yeah, I
by
know.
the way.
No, when you get the rest
Charmed
of it, let
and
me know.
stabbed? I mean, that's her
Yeah,
fighting
I know.
style.
I mean, let's just put it this way: it's just that the what's there is what you've gone through, technically. Like the more important ones.
I don't
as
know
of
if
right now.
Crow will be
There
able
will
to
be more.
join us, or if
So
others
you
will
can
be able to
refer to
join
those.
us. That is up to them.
My stuff has already gotten like low. It's already gotten like halfway.
I'm still at
So plug it in.
87. Yeah, plug it
What I'm
in.
doing?
Yeah, we're not RPing right now. Just plug it in.
Because I know it's gonna take
This
a
is why
bit.
I always check my stuff before I get it. Like this is why I charge my stuff in the mornings before I go to work.
I charge my stuff like late in the night before I go to bed. Like
Mhm.
right when I get off, I put my shit on the charger.
It doesn't have like
Yeah, when I get out of
here.
VR, I put everything on charge.
Something.
That's the weird part. I put all my shit on charge, but all my shit was charged except for one tracker. That's at 50.
Is something has
Could be the
plugs?
cable.
Yeah, is it the
No, all
cable?
of them are working fine.
Okay.
That's what mine's doing lately. One cable isn't charging as fast as the others anymore, and it's
Yeah.
Oh,
finicky.
yeah, that is off.
If it says anything, I know it's charging because I have to use my headphone charger and my phone charger just to charge two of my trackers.
Yeah, that'd do
'Cause
it.
I don't have an abundance of USB-C cables.
I actually have a USB-C like connection hub that's plugged into my computer. So I can actually plug like several USBs into it.
Yeah, I don't got that.
It's like, yeah, I got that a while back.
Oh my god, it's a couchy
I smell a fucking dog.
dog.
Doggy.
Are you okay? My man.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a tired booch.
Then go, you don't need to come. Go to bed. Go to bed if you're
Bitch,
tired.
I have my own brand.
Yeah, you do.
What's that?
Yeah, I
Milk
was gonna
bones.
say, you do have your own
That's
brand.
true. You do.
Milk bones.
No, the milk bones.
Yeah, the milk
I
bones.
actually like Looty Duty. I may actually fuck it. I may bring it up to Ludric sometime.
Death.
unfortunate.
Death.
You think that'll stop me?
You're right. Hey Ludric, can you do this thing for me? No. Would you do it for a Looty Duty?
Yeah. If you are tired, Couchy, go the fuck to bed. Go the fuck to sleep.
I'm not going to bed. I still got a couple more hours where I gotta go sleep anyway.
Okay.
I mean, we're here to yap, right? So let's
That's all it is. This is yapping, preparation, and I don't know if Crow and the others are gonna be here, but it is literally just to make sure everyone knows what the fuck's going on. The communication were good, but she's like, we need a plan, a full-on scale plan.
Also, looks at Saya. I saw the player list. That shit don't include like a lot of parties. That's like 7 people, I think.
Well,
How many people are involved?
it's not including Isanor and Thuriel, because they will be the ones
Well,
that we're getting
I'm
back.
not referring to them. I'm referring to the extra people you mentioned.
No, they're don't worry about them.
Yeah, the team's already been
Because-
decided.
Yeah, don't worry about that particular tidbit of information. I know roughly what's happening with that to a small degree.
I think Otto's gonna be one of them.
Yeah. So there's things in store. I can say that much.
Also, looks at one name in particular. Is Nines good to do this, or are they like?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
This was,
Yeah.
you know, we reached out to her a long time ago for this, and so she's.
Everyone's
making
been
every
reached
effort
out
be
to
there.
if
Plan for
everyone's
this,
good.
okay.
Yes,
Good.
she has been made like this was like we reached out to people like end of December.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Digger
End
told
of
me.
December, early January.
Yep. That if people were good in character. Ooh, there's Drake.
I don't want the Korean one.
Drake's just coming to watch.
Don't die.
Also,
It's not
small
that.
Irish.
thing, small BT
What?
dubs. If I fucking yoinky sploinky suddenly, there is a major storm happening outside.
Oh,
here in
no,
the
that is fair.
Great Chaos.
Nope, that's fair. Out of character
love
shit.
that
If
story
it
here,
happens,
you
it
can-
happens, because that'll happen to me if the fucking internet decides to fuck
I hate
me up
driving it,
today.
I love driving.
It's supposed to be clear tomorrow, so yippee. But then Friday is supposed to be an absolute fucking shit show. So
Oh,
we'll see.
Am I
We'll see.
yeah.
happy about it? I'm glad she wrote down her thoughts.
I am hoping
I have
for
mixed
a
feelings.
day. A day's gonna be a day Friday. It was a day today. It's gonna potentially be worse Friday. We'll see. As long as I am out by 8 o'clock or before 8 o'clock, I'll be very happy. So I have time to rest before I do 4 hours of ND.
Oh.
Oh, dude, what's his name? No?
Okay. Update from Dagger says
Hmm.
Nines is not going. She canceled. Asked Joel to take their place due to IRL. Will be out of RP for a few months, or at least 90%
Okay.
chance to not show. So
That's
Joel is
fine.
basically slotted unless Nines is able to go.
Yep, that's fine.
I mean, Joel's
No,
was
that's
already
good.
slotted in for the mission.
He'll be main party then.
Oh, wait, no,
Yeah.
never mind. I saw Crow and saw Joel. My bad.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me.
Because the party selection is
Also, one
me,
thing I forgot to tell you was,
Nines, since, you know,
Information.
you would have one of
GT,
the- you would have one
Ari,
of the-
Getchy, Crow, and then we have 2 other people
That was
included
discussed a
because,
while ago.
Yeah, I forgot to send you.
plus
what it
1
was.
pending, because that was
Let
something.
me.
I know Reese is
send you
going,
guys something together.
which is gnarly.
Yep.
So
Gnarly's
Gren is
going.
adding the
Reese
I didn't
is
even know they were doing
going.
this. Gren is adding the Uno bracelet to Akura's model.
Yes, because
Ren's
he
going.
finally found the damn model, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
I could just not tell Siri you said that.
What the
just
fuck?
because.
Why? Why?
What?
I was paying attention to Discord. I'm sorry.
No, Gren said you're welcome. I was just like, I could just
The
not tell
fuck?
Siri you said you're welcome.
Look, the girl is not okay.
Yeah. What, you think me say you're welcome? Ow.
No.
So yeah, I'm glad I mentioned Nines then, because they've been
Yeah.
talking about a lot how they are running out of, like, they don't have a lot of time to do shit.
Yeah, and that's fair. I don't want to force people to do this shit because that's not right.
Where is
person that requested to join Azure is the same person that made the models.
I didn't see them join though.
Okay, we'll wait a couple more minutes and for people to come in, and if they come
Yeah, but I
in
have
a
to
little afterward,
join the
they'll go,
fucking-
RP cards are up.
Space.
Yeah, they
No,
have to
I
join.
know.
I told them they have to join the Discord first.
I know. I'm just letting you know that they
Actually, you
decided
know what, I'll
to do
just do
that.
this. It'll be easier to just explain it like this way. So
No,
for you,
sure.
her feather is basically encased in solid ice. Anything you try to do, it would not work.
You coming in as Dragono
You
with
would
me?
basically
or no?
feel her magic spike.
Why are
You'd
you
feel then a
snapping up a
burst of
storm over there? What's
hot
your
cold,
what's
and
this?
then
You good over there, Chief?
and then it would freeze solid completely. As a, yeah. And this
No,
is
it's
a
just
cold
how
that's
we
even
say
u-
hi.
like this is a cold that's even like harsh to you. Like this feels different. to you.
Also, I'm not sorry. I'm also gonna say this. I'm not sorry, so I was gonna be really fucking on point today.
Also, then
However,
the
Yeah.
fuck, you just made me lose my train of thought. God damn
All right, come here.
what the fuck? I'm a
a couple
clone.
days ago,
Why do you have to shake my
if you
shit?
were to check it,
Wow.
the feather has
So you coming
changed.
in
What looks
as
like
Dragono or
it's still
just
solid,
watching?
But it looks like it has
No.
changed colors, but you can't tell for
I'll come in as a clone to
It
give
looks like
info, that's
parts of
it, and then just
like, the
disappear
color
before
of
I die.
the feather have like on the edges
Okay.
have turned an ice blue, kind of similar to
Because Dragona's still stalled.
but you cannot tell for
Damn.
sure. It looks almost like a trick of the eye because when you're looking at ice, it looks blue, right?
I'm so tired. Holy moly.
For you today, when you look at it,
Okay.
that blue,
No,
or
I
what
wanna
you
be
thought
here.
was blue, is now pulsing color. And
That
it's a
pitch tries to
slow-
go to the
or it's
dark
slow
forest shooter. I.
and it's pulsing.
That's Dagger saying that, not me.
Now you know for sure it
What
is.
Chad's
Dagger,
saying
I'm,
that.
going to the, I'm gonna literally jump out of the
Gotcha, okay.
pocket, run to the dark force, and die.
No! Oh my god. Side look at you going. No! It shouldn't have been you. Don't piss or Odin off. Stop. Stop it. We're trying to solve this.
Listen,
Stop
I'm
it.
just-
No.
I just want to say hi to my friend. It's okay.
No.
That's how.
We're trying to save
I've
the
already been there
world.
once and twice, 3 times before.
Bless you.
No.
Yes, our friend.
Wait, this is
Mm.
Hours.
Who are we waiting for, sis?
At this point, nobody. It's been
No.
30 minutes.
At this point, yeah. So we're
Is
gonna
Chrono coming
start.
in?
I don't think so.
They
So
didn't even know they had access to comms, so they didn't know there was like any character reason for them to be here yet.
okay.
That's crazy.
That is very crazy.
It's
Like,
just gonna be
nobody
us.
told me. It's like nobody told me I had comms access, and I was like, yeah. I was. It's one of those like it's kind of just default. Like whenever you join, you're
Yeah,
like
you had the roll color for it. You had the roll color for it, yeah.
Yeah. They should be able to.
You
Oh,
might just want
okay.
to make a ping like everyone can see their communications. just
Yeah,
so
that'd
people
probably be.
understand.
Just add
I'd say.
that.
I'd say afterwards. Realistically, right?
Mm.
I think it'd be fine. If a meeting or if plan comes up, we do plan. No plan comes up, we go.
Well, I
And
mean,
go.
she's also gonna say who's all in charge besides like her of what the roles are gonna be. Man, I'm looking at the 2 people. She goes, I can trust them if shit happens to me.
I'm a mad researcher. Don't worry about it. I do funky.
You're kind of
things.
crazy.
Scientist.
You're a bit crazy.
Ill.
That's good.
I'm a bit crazy, but I've gotten some things that help.
Time to throw
I'm
it in a
aware.
vertical position.
All right.
Really, I'm kidding.
I will say I'm gonna start getting everyone in. The thing you will go. The thing you would want to go is she will tell you guys go to the office, or she's gonna meet you guys in there, or like meet you guys
I'm
when
gonna
you
be
get
with
in.
you there anyways.
Aye, aye. I'll be waiting for everyone.
I was really hoping no one heard me.
Come when you need
I
to.
was really hoping no one heard.
We try to have plans not blow up 5 minutes in. Okay.
Are we doing it here? Or are we going?
She's gonna lead everyone. She's gonna take everyone to the office when we get a chance. Just.
You want me to tell them then, or do you want to broadcast?
I can broadcast actually.
Via broadcast?
I do not have broadcast. Fuck. What the fuck?
I'll go tell them. Never mind.
Yeah, please. Yeah, pretty much. Mind you, also, Saya is a fucking stress magnet right now. She's like sitting here just really fucking stressed out. Hey, Ludwig.
There's like someone's living room, more kind of like a meeting place.
We're meeting in an office area. This is our basement of our house, technically.
Whose house?
Mine and Ethereal's. Literally, you got
Theirs.
here. Waypoint. It's how everyone gets in here. And it's also secure location so that people don't start listening in. I thought Orlando Soccer would also be a fucking listen in everyone place, and I'm not.
I mean, it's a blood moon night. I don't. Yeah,
Oh, I don't. Oh,
they're
never
gonna have
mind.
their
Not
own problems
even.
to deal with.
Yeah, not even wanting to deal with that with a 10-foot pole right now.
I'm gonna go in a little bit.
Be careful.
I mean, you do you at that point.
Yeah, just do not get too hurt, please.
We'll see.
And I appreciate everyone who's coming to help with this. I have been on fucking pins and needles for the past few days.
Actually, I had a question about that. So, okay, so we're missing 2 people, correct?
2 people got kidnapped from the scouting mission that should have been just scouting, but apparently they ran into more.
How? Okay, so what's the confirmation of kidnapping? Like, who came and went took them?
That would, I think, be the fucking primal itself. They were investigating something that literally was where it was living, I think. And that's how they got stuck.
Why?
My cousin Thriel's been trying to stop, or at least trying to investigate all these fucking mana flood issues and these primordial energy issues, because it's...
No. You're mistaking my question.
Why is the primal taking them? Is what he meant.
That I don't even know. I don't fucking know
I mean,
why it would do that.
I already have theories why that would be. It makes the most sense to me. It depends. I mean... I thought you were going to say something.
I was, but I was waiting
so,
for you.
So, from my understanding of these primals, the energies and whatever, the business, yeah? So they are embodiments of an element. And that's what they are, to like the high degree.
Yeah, and we're seeing, they only get stronger, I think. I think they got stronger because of the mana flood.
Right. And how... What forms were these? How does a primal come to existence? Like, you can't just have a snowstorm somewhere and go, oh, now there's just going to be a snow one now, or a lightning storm, and suddenly just one appears. Like what is the
Unfortunately, we don't
catalyst
have that information. That's the thing.
That's what
Okay,
Ethereal's been
so-
looking into. He's been trying
That's what
to...
I'm trying to decipher.
There we go.
Oh!
There you are. Pocket Dragona, apparently. They were in my
Oh,
pocket
hi.
somehow.
How the
I
fuck?
don't know how they got in there. I don't know.
Are you
Man,
feeling okay to be out and
your
about?
fortified fortress is fortified. Pocket people are invading.
here.
Ah. I see.
If they
Magic
weren't
sense,
allowed
Dragona's a shadow.
here...
Yes.
Noted.
If they weren't
one of
allowed
her
here,
clones.
then they wouldn't be able to
It's one
fund
of her
this
clones.
place. Oh. Okay, then she's not present here.
Not fully
Yeah,
present, no.
It's same difference too. Fortified fortress is totally fortified.
I've been to the lab that you guys work on around here. Ethereal has shown me.
Then it's someone...
Some
It's...
of the research.
The only way to get into this place is if people we trust. And that's
It's-
very exclusive.
Irrelevant. We focus on the task at hand. So we don't know why this formed, and that's what Ethereal was trying to figure out.
Mhm.
Okay. Part 2. I know you have a little bit of it in you. I know Opal and Cynthia both have a little bit in them. Why? Okay, so they're able to call upon wind because of Garuda.
Because of
They're
what
able
we
to-
fought them. We fought
Yeah,
something
right,
else
right.
like that.
So, is it because they forcibly took it? Is it because the entity went, "You're pretty cool," and went, and they're friends, they bonded in some form of fashion? I stole it for the little powers that I have.
Yeah.
I whipped it straight into myself forcibly.
Which is interesting that some people have
Mine
awakened
was
as
more
those
like
things and
when it
not.
turned to color from my hand, Cynthia first turned into Garuda herself. It just appeared, and I was able to move some of it into me.
Well,
Same thing with
that's
Titan
what I'm
happened.
gonna also let someone else explain as well, with something correlating with that. Because that's something we talked about the other day, Akara.
What did I miss?
We were talking on why these primordial energies sometimes happen, or what even causes them to do it, or why people get chosen and not others. Stealing, it's one, which, unfortunately, which is why I'm very concerned if once we kill this thing, someone else is gonna try and steal it. It's already happened once.
Yeah, me. I'm gonna do it.
I would not want to risk that.
Okay, then you can sit on the sidelines while I gain all the power here. Not my problem.
If Adrian was also here, he's the one who apparently has also been looking a lot into this, and I'm going to trust him with that.
The purpose, there is a reasoning for my line of questioning, I promise you. Always. So, we don't fully know why certain people are able to call upon it to the extent where they shift in form to imitate these creatures, or why these creatures choose certain people and bond with them to the extent where they become the embodiment of that element through that form, correct?
Yeah, and what Ethereal's notes were also saying he's investigating that is there've like been planar rifts that have been present in each location. Guess to be the main cause of that.
I also have a bit more information when it comes to Garuda as well.
Yeah.
When it comes to Garuda, that location, we went back to it. It was a religion. A man was also wanting to use those powers way before Cynthia and the rest of us could.
Okay, then there have been
Basically,
previous
they knew
people.
them as dominants.
So the religious icons.
I mean, there were notes. I remember reading Ethereal's
They
notes
knew-
that you
they
showed
gave
me,
them the
sis, and there
name
was
Garuda.
some notations about that, about like people. It was more of like,
They're element
Culture and
aligned
folklore.
mana as well.
yeah, and like the civilization, at least in the Sky Island, was from what he wrote. It was more of, it was their religion, not necessarily the fact of people calling upon that kind of power. It was more of, they believed that there was a deity that watched over them.
A simple.
That's what they
religious
worship.
figure.
Basic, yes, exactly. It was a simple religious figure that was attuned to wind, and they named that entity Garuda. Whatever they fought on that island later on, after the islands became abandoned, that's what he hypothesized on his notes was more of that either these beings manifested because of the lingering stories, the lingering faith. It took on those aspects and therefore gave rise to the other variant that we saw.
And when we
Whether or not like they actually called upon that power in the form of how Miss Cynthia does, I don't believe so. There was nothing that I saw in his notes that denoted that.
when we first fought Garuda, there was someone there waiting for us. And it was a woman.
Correct, I remember you saying that.
We had to fight
So-
her,
There
and
was,
she
a
transformed
statue
into
of a
that.
man who could also do the same thing as that woman. There's more information on it as well.
So we're finding a pattern. Correlations.
The gears are turning, the gears are turning. Did you have more information before I start battling one? Because I will.
So basically, from what we can tell, what we saw was basically on the island when before Garuda was Garuda and it was the woman. People are somehow able to harness that power and control it. They were known as a higher power, someone that cared, someone they looked up to on that island. Even though
Treating
Garuda
him
was
like a
religious
god.
figure, he was there like a voice, a reason. A
He knew more
connection.
things.
And then he called them dominance.
That,
Faith is
that
powerful.
gives credit to my theory. That all makes sense. It actually correlates perfectly. Okay, so we're gonna round this up. Make this very simple.
If everyone wants to sit, we can take everything here or take it to the office where we can go.
Nope, I am in passionate talk mode. I don't need sitting. This is a high stand up and slowly pace side to side while I'm fervently speaking. So, okay. You're saying, and this is the theory that we're gonna run with this theory to go with it, is that they were a figure that was given a name and worshipped.
Mm-hmm.
And the people who worship them, those of higher belief and so on and so forth, were able to harness the power itself. Not everyone, but some people, some lucky few. And those who weren't able to harness it to an extent gained titles from it. But this creature did not have a name until people gave it a name. The funny thing is, people have been doing that specific thing since ages gone past. I mean, what is a god but a entity,
A being of higher power.
And a title.
being of higher power, forcibly or rightfully, depending on how whichever way you wish
It's
to
a
spin
title, too.
A being that is stronger and more intelligent than the common folk that have discovered it, therefore it is usually revered as something of a higher power and is treated as a deity for the most part.
it. Yes. Now,
Giving it
No.
a name gives it power.
yes, the Fae believe in that logic quite a bit. Some things do not have proper power until a name is given to it, something truthful, something that anchors it and makes it a real concept and not just a thought fleeting in the head.
Yeah.
Paladins work along the same ideal. They
Faith.
put faith and reverence in a god, and in return for their service, power is bestowed upon them. Now, the difference between a warlock and a paladin, obviously, is with a paladin, normally, keywords, normally, the faith that they are feeling is true, and either an entity bestows it upon them through righteous service, or their faith is strong enough that they form a connection with the entity. Thus, why some people will be able to harness light, or those who break their oaths and do a whole different route, but that's besides the point. If we're going off that concept, we're going off that ideal, then these primals, these icons and salts, they are forming because something is weighing into them, going, hey, the source of an element is entering this area, and it's giving it reverence. Because we've always found creatures. We've always found other entities.
Let him finish, Maxine. Please.
Letting him.
Because there's always creatures, and creatures, even if they seem like they don't speak a proper language, they can worship, they can understand hierarchy. After all, big, strong dragon is much more important to you when you're a kobold. So, if we're going off
Monsters,
that
creatures, mentality of strength is
do
power.
we know, when you dealt with Garuda in the past, before Cynthia obtained the power of them, do we have a level to compare it to? How strong the entity was before
Slightly do.
and after? Do
There
we?
were harpies surrounding the island, and we also had to fight some just to get up to her. They all kind of listened to her in this hierarchy. She was like the head harpy or the head beastkin of that. She was the strength, the power, so it wasn't people. We didn't find any people
She
there.
also talked to us.
She did. She talked to us. She had common instincts. As well as also she was smart.
Harpies are intelligent creatures. I mean, look at Opal, for God's sake.
Which there is more history about that place too.
In
Those
what regard?
harpies that were once there, they were actually people who, like I said, worshipped Garuda. They had that semblance. They could speak through it, speak through the wind.
They were blessed.
And the people there was villages, people. They tried to
There are
work
people
with
of
them, but
different
something went
races that
wrong.
lived on the islands, specifically.
Disconnect happened.
The harpies were also
The
there.
wind got
They were
stronger,
a mixed
the island also
races,
started to
but
raise
they also
higher and higher,
worshipped
to
the
the point they could no longer
being
live there.
known as what they would describe it as
They could no
Garuda.
longer speak
That would be
to
described
Garuda.
in Imperial's notes.
And afterwards, the harpies are now
You
how they were
co-authored
now.
by Ison.
And there
She would
was
be the
no
one who
part
submitted
to
it to
that
him.
we
Gotcha.
found.
If you want to relay that to
Other
them,
primordial wind within
I don't mind.
areas.
I can do it. I can do it.
One was where we killed Garuda, another within a tower. However, a harpy walked up to it, walked straight through it, as if nothing had happened. A dimensional gateway to somewhere we have no idea. Not of this world. Something making it slip through.
Then that would kind of explain a little bit. The doorway that we got told. There is a plane
That's how the mana flood
connection.
is happening then.
There's also a plane connected to the plane of ice.
But mana flood's happening because of a ley line that's been cut open by
No, this is
certain
different.
foes.
This is different.
Oh.
Mana floods are mana floods. I've seen the research on that from Ethereal. These are more elemental based floods. Most mana floods are actually unaspected, from what I've been able to determine with Ethereal's research. These specifically are heavily attuned to one singular element. In fact, near Ethereal's old home, there's one of dark. The Sky Islands, wind. The Northlands, where they went to, ice. There's a fire one. There's a couple more out and about that we haven't confirmed, that he hadn't confirmed yet according to his
That's what we
research.
encountered then.
But every single one of these is all heavily tied to an element. There's not another element. It's just pure. It's not necessarily connected to a plane, from what it sounds like. And from what the notes from that Ison submitted that I saw through Ethereal's records, it's more of, it seems to be, as Maxine stated, a rift going someplace else. Someplace that doesn't seem, from what Ison said, didn't seem to be the elemental planes. Another world or universe entirely. But she couldn't determine it. It was improbable, she said. But if that is the case, then
That explain our
perhaps
little
my theory
encounter.
would then posit, what if it's a world where these entity-like beings have naturally occurred, and those concepts... Her Majesty is here. Those concepts are...
Hello.
leaking through the rift and creating these ideals and creating these entities in our reality here. Hello, Your Majesty.
No need for your majesty.
Wonderful. So, then that gives credit to my theory. We are all familiar with what Eldritch means, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
A little too
so-
much.
Well, too much
so
sometimes.
let's walk that pathway for a second. That's a fun pathway. Eldritch entities, gods, and the sort, they're outside. And what they want more than anything, they want in.
They went away.
Usually they do this by creating breaks and barriers through people who try to do small acts for them, little things to give influence, to taint areas, to make things a bit more easily accessible, weakening barriers. Now, I'm not saying that these primal entities that we're dealing with are eldritch entities, but let's take that mindset for a moment. You are an entity, a very powerful entity, that embodies an element that is revered in certain cultures and is able to forcibly make others, well, when I say forcibly make others worship, people do it naturally, out of want and desire, because they see power. At least it seems to do this. However, you don't belong in the realm that you're walking into. And when you traverse realms with power of certain varieties, bringing a lot of power from an outside source into a different plane can sometimes have weird effects. Make things unstable, make your connection to the realm a bit wibbly-wobbly. You might get thrown back, you may not be able to remain in a plane, or at least your body cannot sustain itself due to the nature of things. So, if you are a powerful entity who cannot establish a proper connection or an anchor to the domain that you are now entering, whether force or not, and there is a barrier that's been broken where your influence is beginning to push out to make an area more adaptable to what you are, it is an area. You want more than that. So what do? You look for things to make you stable. You look for things to make you an anchor.
People.
For Garuda, Cynthia. Cynthia allows Garuda to exist. There is something to bind it to, something in this realm that is able to exist. Which means, theoretically, the reason that this primal took Cynthia and Ethereal, because this one is looking for an anchor, something to bind itself to, so it can exist in this realm. After all, if Cynthia is able to harness one, theoretically, if it's stronger and is able to overpower it and push it out, well, that's a brand new host for it to inhabit.
So there's one small problem with that theory from the notes that I was reading.
Hit me.
After that entity was defeated, that entity no longer exists. From Isen's notes specifically, she states that there is no lingering personality, no entity of Garuda that lives inside of her. She takes on the aspects of it. And in essence, becoming them in a way, but it's more of she takes from her words, takes the form of and is able to utilize abilities. There is no prior personality, there's no additional entity living inside of her, if that makes sense.
Powers are given.
Yeah. So, however,
Awakening.
again, I wouldn't say awakening, and I would actually discredit that theory and still suppose mine. Because, there's this very specific example that I'm trying to mull over in my head and explain it a bit better, that has foundation that people have already experienced once before. It's like this, so to speak. A god makes an appearance. There has to be a god of each element. In this hypothetical situation I'm creating right now, you have to have a baron of fire, baron of wind, baron of blah 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 blah.
Keep the elements balanced.
Yes. If a baron dies, it becomes out of balance. There has to be somebody who fills that slot. The title.
So, you meaning that after this one was defeated, it chose her because it deemed her worthy to inherit that power.
Sounding like
She
it.
was adaptable. She was a part of the party that helped defeat it. If by trials, or by combat, or by succession, depending on however it might be, or, for all we know, it could have just been Tom Locken and just said,
Remember that she fought a
you,"
doppelganger
and
of herself after Garuda died.
Though there
is.
was something else. There was one more thing she did before we left. I remember that. She fought something that looked like her. A doppelganger. But it was not her.
It was filled with wind. It was weird. I watched it happen. It was more
It was
like
after the crystal was
watching a
broken, this
reflection inside
entity
itself,
appeared
asking
and
if she's
seemingly just
worthy of this
challenged her. It asked her
Maybe we're thinking
questions.
about this the wrong way. But
It kept asking her questions,
know.
one of which you remember clearly.
I
Do
know
you
there
believe
was
you're
wind.
strong enough to weather the storm?
What about the other ones? What about the rock area underneath?
We
Cocoa?
didn't have anyone. No one stepped up to choose it.
some
And
fragments,
also,
but no
the-
people.
when we went down there, it all looked stable. There was no different colored mana crystals. They
You went
weren't
back.
in.
There were
Well, there
ones
was. There was
turning.
the mana flood and then the
Yeah.
actual earth ones.
In Titan's, when we were getting down to Titan's chamber, some of the elementals that were literally there, rock people, were starting to turn into that blue color of the mana flood. As well as also that
Was it-
doppelganger asked questions to Cynthia. One of them was stuck out. Would they be able to weather the storm?
Okay.
And in Titan's case,
My-
you and I were there. No one took on that full power. No trial happened.
Incorrect.
I was also there.
Both of us were then.
Incorrect.
Who did?
Our lovely friend.
That took the place entirely.
He didn't. He just took it. Again, if the power doesn't have a place to go, but someone steals it, someone takes it, someone holds it whole, which is what we believe Harold did when he started.
And he's
grabbing
experimenting
everything.
with
After all,
it.
We know he's with siphoning, containing, and controlling it, which is what he did through Opal. Theoretically, mind you, these are all theories. I want that to be clear. I am.
No, it's a
Yes.
theory that can be
Brainy
proven
theories.
true if we continue on this pattern, and this continues to happen.
But that is why nothing has come from Titan yet, because, at least in my theory, one, I also, and I ask this in the nicest way, has anyone, Is there anyone here who has an actual interest in embodying that to the point where they absorb that and that make that become themselves?
No. I don't
Right,
think so.
because of that giant thing was there. That's all.
Yeah, we stole it all because we were trying to get it out of his hands. Yeah, I took a
Mine
fragment
was like
too.
a calling, like
But I
vibration of frequency. I don't know how to explain it in my case.
stole the crystals from it. And that's all I've done. I have them. I haven't touched them and used any of the magic. But that also proves credence to your theory. Kura, remember what we talked about yesterday?
It's the exact theory we had.
It's that she's already being reached out to.
Could a human or a person in this matter hold two powers without going insane?
I don't think
or
so.
having drastic measures?
Well, not of being a full dominant.
Two powers.
I think if you're meaning of the elements itself, yes, that is possible. If you're talking about being able to do so to the extent of what, like, Miss Ison does, unknown.
I don't think
I
so.
would highly say no.
I think that'd be really risky to do so.
More than likely.
From what I've seen, it'd actually kill someone.
Yes,
Legitimately,
having two higher beings being in sight of you certainly won't cause a crossfire or explosion of some kind. They'll constantly fight each other. The powers at least will. It's a horrible idea.
To be fair, when I took in the wind, it fought me like crazy. Even a little taste of it fought me like crazy. It's stabilized it, I suppose, to an extent. Mind you, Titan has still not formed any abilities within myself. I have not gained anything for that. I'm also exploring my own little avenues of interesting developments that fall into all of this. But I still believe I am going to do what I already stated I am going to do, should the opportunity arise. I don't want to become a dominant. I simply want parts of what they have.
Oh, that's
I will suit
fine.
my purposes.
Keeping it out of that guy's hands is better. Whatever he's doing, and we saw what he's doing with that thing, that Hannibal that was turned into that. Whatever that thing was. He's making creatures. And we saw it in Orlando Saka.
Do we have anything, by the way, to contain it? Do we? We didn't come with anything last time. Do we have any ideas or any preparations for containers for that?
Not for the crystals themselves. I might have an idea, but it'll probably take me all today. Those little crystals I gave you when I was in the medical bed, they will take the, like, smaller units of them. So if they still have the power within inside them of that element, they should relatively be fine. However, containing a very large portion or crystal, if you're explaining that, that's gonna take some time, and probably only one capsule can probably be made before it will detonate.
That, or someone takes all of it. Which...
I mean, if you want that to happen, I can make that happen. Not myself, but I could.
If required, I can contain the energy. Probably not forever, but to a point where someone wants it or requires it. It's given you guys further decisions to make it.
Welcome also to our escape route, everyone. She is going to help us with escaping out of there. The moment we get everything settled, you're helping us.
I will not be directly involved, as I am... I guess you would call me a being of higher power as well, and I don't want to meddle in affairs such as this. So, the only thing I'll be doing is getting you in and out. If you require getting out of their emergency, that will be on them.
What do
I
you
can
gain
assist in
from
getting
this?
people out, too, sister.
My summoner back.
And Theriel summoned 2 familiars. She's also the one taking care of our kids for the moment. As well.
Alright, then that makes sense.
She's quite
Yes.
able to keep me, too.
Oh yeah.
Again, I like to know all the motivations going in certain entities, certain parties, and certain individuals. I know a lot of you wish, obviously, to save your friends, and that's a noble effort. I also wish to save my companions. But I've also made my other motives.
And that's fine.
Yes, dear.
Remember the enemies
Also, I can
that
also
I've
assist in getting
stated that
people out
were
if need
there?
be, alongside with her. So,
There's
Whether you work
been
together, that'll be
a
helpful.
increase
of course.
of the rock ones.
Where?
So
What do you mean? Is it the golem-like
When we
creatures you
were
were talking
there-
about?
yes, the
Okay.
ice. When we went there, you can vouch because you got your head smashed in by them. The
Yeah.
Titan golems were there, blue instead of orange.
What we saw
I
while we were
tried-
in Titan's chamber going down. Same thing then. Fuck,
Things I kept
okay.
absorbing, I
Would
assume
it-
was the mana flood
Just
ones.
to put this out there, is it more of that it was actually those those beings themselves, like that were formed from
Okay,
Titan's
so we
energy,
have
or is
bigger
it just
things
more
to
of
worry about.
the energy in that area
Those
was just
things are
making
gonna be
creatures that have
powerful 'cause they
similar
hit hard.
appearance?
If I had to
Possible.
say, it's possible, but highly not, because in that area it was all rocks, like barely any rocks. Sorry, more ice, crystals, snow. There was hardly any ground for rocks to come out of. Plus, it would have to dig through all the snow.
But did you
It would
detect
take a
any
lot
of
more
that
time.
of the earth energy there, though? That's the main thing I'm asking.
Possible.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
have to
they'd be there.
remember myself. But I did try to release them, but there was nothing I could release within them.
Hmm.
They were altered permanently.
It's what we were seeing while we were down in that chamber going down. We were seeing them being transformed into the blue ones instead. When they were normal elements.
The
That's...
blue ones are the more of the Akashic ones that he labeled, correct?
Yeah,
Which is
Which makes
worse.
sense,
Those are worse.
actually.
it is.
Yeah.
The
Zero
ley line
matter
is
than
screwed in this world because of certain things. This kind of higher power of how much energy it is at elemental ones. The ley lines here will still affect it.
I think they get...
It's an area.
Take
The
care.
truth in the crane. I'll be back.
Thank you.
Hmm.
This place is fireproof for a reason.
Yeah. I was about to
Yup.
say, I was like, man, your furniture is gonna. I'm glad you chose black.
Mm-hmm. The one thing I'll also state is that we also remember seeing that the different kind. I just had a thought also. What if each environment changes the mana flood in certain ways? For example, the ones we've seen in when we first were getting Ethereal's sword. Remember those creatures? They looked
Mhm.
robotic in nature. Not organic, they looked more metallic instead. What if they are changing with each environment that we go through? They change with the mana, the way it works. All my creatures could indicate more.
Dragono, would you mind coming here a moment?
And you, Hakura,
Ice golems. There was no
I've got in my head.
Actually, what was those small ones that we keep seeing? We saw them during the times of Garuda. Saw them with Titan. The ones that had like the arm blades and small.
those are the
little
metallic
light-
ones that we first encountered. That me and Ludwig did with Ethereal
Did-
when he first got
did
his
you guys see
sword.
those at all during your ice encounter?
Which ones?
They looked metallic in nature. They had an arm blade. Some of them were bigger.
Like a beam sword coming out of their arm.
Okay, then that even proves a little more to that. I'll also say our environment we're going into also is northern Isendel. That place is very dangerous in general.
Fair.
Mountain
Most
regions.
of the ones we saw were flying ones that healed each other. The golems.
We saw those
mainly
down in the
ones
cavern.
that just have sword and shields and different things like that.
We
Traffic
s-
Knights.
We saw the little ones when we were going down to fight Titan.
There was one flipping around everywhere. I don't know what that one's called. I didn't get a chance to look at the
Hmm.
name of it. My status
Okay,
manager.
it's like an assassin.
I don't know. He had like a big sword, and he just everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that one.
Also, as
Yeah, like,
Dragona was saying, that
slice
there
in the
is
head.
also one that's called the Undertaker, which, that's very concerning.
Kazawi.
How bad was it? Was it big? Was it...
It was really big. It was really big.
Are you talking about the one at the end?
Yes.
That thing had lasers come out of its chest.
Wait.
Hmm.
Looked
That thing
humanoid?
opened up and
Looked humanoid, bulky in nature?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we've seen those before. Okay, then that's concerning.
There were items and trinkets I did grab for research purposes, but I got crippled. It didn't, and some of them I can't even read. I don't even know what the fuck they were. I just kind of grabbed them. Some coins and some lockets. Pretty much all I could grab.
Do they match the door?
I don't know. What did the door said something? I may have misremembered.
Passage.
'cause
I think in Jotun it meant passage.
Passage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or something like that.
That's a language I haven't heard in a while.
Is that more
apparently an
Norse?
ancient passageway that was made many years ago. At least that's what the plan said. It's an
I
old
wouldn't
one.
be surprised. Isendel's a very old country. Who runs it? They would keep their
By the way.
secrets.
By the way, since we're on the subject of things, I know we're going into the history of things and we're coming up with theories about why certain things happen the way they are. But I also feel like there's a central purpose why we're all here. What exactly are we doing tomorrow? Like what is the overall plan?
Plan will be getting in there with the Queen's help. She's going to get us to the closest location she can. We're going to try get up to where the door was that we've seen, that apparently Dragono and others have seen, and you showed a picture of what it looks like. Thank you for that. Try to... Yes, we're going to try and avoid some of the creatures if we can. Save as much strength as we can. Get through the door, try and find the door that the Queen had also mentioned, with it being a room that has the... Surprisingly, why I said the plane of ice is she looked into it and found where they were. She said also the only way that we're going to get those two back is by defeating the creature. So we have to figure out and fight it. And then
Sounds about right.
we defeat it.
Sorry.
We defeat it, and then once those two are secured and we have hopefully the energy, whatever decision anyone makes for that, whether if a crow...
Herald strikes if he does.
Yes, we're getting those and then getting out. We are not doing hero to go fight the Herald. We are getting the fuck out and making sure he doesn't get what he wants.
Hopefully, you guys don't encounter, what was it, that big, massive thing with the...
That was last time. We're not doing that again.
Hopefully not.
The closest spot to actually be to let's say portal in or anywhere else would probably be the little shack.
The safe
That
house.
was just the safe house that was just randomly there. I
Then
don't know
probably
if it is
that's where
someone's
we
house
can
or just
get to.
Not
any-
sure. My system, my status magic flagged it as safe, so my HP and MP started recovering a lot faster than out in
Okay.
the combat areas. There's
Serious
also
question.
wildlife that are also hostile.
Yeah, because
I tried talking to them, but they said fuck off and attacked.
this
what
is
territory? Not hostile.
they're territorial
They
in
still saw
nature.
someone after us.
I've had experience fighting in Isendel's tundra. It's not easy to fight in there. It's dangerous and very hostile, and strength is always measured there. They'll see you as weak. They will toss you aside and try to kill you.
Fair enough.
It's mainly we're getting those two out first if we can. They're our top priority right now. The power comes second, and everyone I'm saying this comes home alive. I don't want anyone playing a hero. I don't care what kind of grudge you have against the Herald or what kind of influence you want to make smack talk to it. Please, I would like for everyone to come home. And if everyone's okay with it, leader, co-leader, third leader, that's how the chain of command's gonna go. I at least start as lead. Akura's going to be my second. You're going to be my third if something does happen. And Akura and I have talked about everything. These are our two partners. This has more stake on both of us personally.
You know, I was going to make an objective comment, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
If you don't feel like I should be a co-lead, just say it. Fuck's sake, we're all adults here.
Well, it's not that. Just I've had experiences before. It's caused a bit of a mishap. It is a situation of the both of you being in the lead position and the head lead positions with your partners being on the line. I'm not saying it makes you a liability of that nature specifically, more of the essence of you will have emotion going into it, whether you wish to act on it or not, or you try to avoid it. It will come into play. All I'm going to advocate for is the two of you should not be lead and co-lead, both be co-lead at the same time, or have somebody with you at the same time for it. Just somebody to make sure level is kept. Because if you see your partner in a very compromising situation or you see something happening, I'd be quite honest with you, because I know I would be the same way if I was in your position and something was happening with Sal. I'd probably try to blow the fuck up anything and everything around me the moment I saw it. Just make sure you have anchors with you.
We will. As well as also that's not the first state I've seen, at least for me, personally. I've seen him get hurt many times before. And I've always tried my best to be level-headed. Even as a leader or not.
It can be done. Just little things I wish to bring up to make sure we all stay on the same page.
I know at the end of the day he's alive. And that's all that matters to me, is that I can get him back. I'm not going to fly off the handle. I just want people to come back alive, and that includes everybody. Not just them.
And, Mason's feather keeps, blinking as well. So she's still okay as well.
The ornament I have.
What do you mean by blinking? You didn't say that before in the communications, if my memory serves me correctly.
No, I didn't. It just started, like, pulsing, very slowly. It's like one
like
pulse
a heartbeat.
every, I think, 19 or 20 seconds.
Like a heartbeat.
Yeah, well, if it's a heartbeat, then they'd be dead. But, well, it's just a pulse of light every 20 seconds or so.
So it's her little way of
Oh,
saying
that
I'm
was nice.
still
Thank you.
here.
Bright blue light.
Or
And
something resonating,
also, the
perhaps.
feather's gotten. It feels like the feather's gotten more icy blue as well.
Yeah. And Theriel's ornament and his magic, it hasn't changed, but it's been icing over continuously.
So your theory of possibly they're trying to take over them is possibly in effect, but it's taking a while.
Where it may not theoretically, right? So if we're going based on the concept that when the entities formed, they have their own personalities, thoughts, and feelings, so on and so forth, right? And then when they're killed, they lose that, but the power of what they are goes to somebody else. Theoretically, if I were in that position, if hypothetically, like you say, I were that Garuda, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had the power, I had the personality, so on and so forth, and some taco fuck's like, I'm gonna murder you and you're gonna cease to exist. Well, I don't want that to happen, but I also don't have to worry about trying to compete with another personality or person, right? Because this place is very fucky. I mean, the alternative theoretically would be conduits. Using them to anchor themselves without having to lose themselves fully. I mean, they get to exist, they don't get to lose their personality, and they have people to piggyback off of. This alternative. idea.
Though what me and Akra theorized yesterday of that this might be potentially she's dying or losing her power. There's a possibility that's why she's reaching out.
There's
Choosing.
a specific reason why we came up with that theory as well.
Explain.
Over the last couple of months, there have been a couple of instances where I have heard a particular voice in my head. The first time this happened was when we were facing an entity that was also made of ice. I was the last one standing out of my team, and it was about to kill me, as something told me to hold out my hands, which proceeded to basically surround the entity in a massive ice bubble, keeping it, as I thought it was frozen, but when it came unfrozen, it kept going with its attack like it never stopped. Like, it didn't have a moment of being unfrozen, like that recollection. It just went back to what it was doing. Like, it wasn't frozen in ice, but frozen in, like, a stasis point.
Frozen in time.
Yeah.
Basically.
Slowed down to a point where it's not like moving.
Or frozen in motion, not time, motion. And then they
Could
come
be.
back.
If that's the case, why did its inertia keep going? If it was frozen in a moment, it's frozen in space, then it would have stopped.
Yeah.
Its entire body would have fell into the ground.
But a
its momentum
stasis.
carried after it was unfrozen.
But a stasis would
That
make
makes
more sense, yeah.
Yeah.
But the main point I was trying to say was the voice. After a while, me and Sheena apparently figured out, due to a scan that we did in the medical bay, there was actually a trace of primal energy on me. After a while, it eventually left, but it only popped up around the time when I heard the voice again.
So your theory of it's reaching out to find someone might be more truthful than they realized, than we realized even before.
It makes sense if it would confide in you.
With a lot being element of ice.
Those who are naturally attuned to the elements as strongly as they are and understand it more than most would make sense. But that now puts into perspective of getting in there and finding them more. Granted, that's why I elected you to be the third lead if things really do go haywire and south. I want everyone getting out.
Now thinking about it, I think it's best if Ludwig just straight up leads everything, and we just act as co-leads like he said. Thinking about his train of logic is actually not a bad thing. If we do go off the rails, we'll at least have someone that can command
Anchoring
everyone.
us.
Give us a what's the term I'm looking for? Level
Voice of
head.
reason.
That too.
Well, when Ludwig and Kaiga came and saw me and I was still a little loopy, I'm very apologize about that. You have that compass, and I was thinking you would probably lead this whole thing.
That's only if you want to, Ludwig.
I can take the lead. I'm used to it at this point, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so first of all, I want to go ahead and get this out of the way. This wasn't like my secret ploy to put the scene in she said to do.
No, but you raise more points for us. Me and Akura, we can be level-headed, but at the same time, if something does make us fly off the handle, like, for instance, they put the other two as a hostage situation of give us what we want or else.
It doesn't help as well. You gotta remember, it's not just us. If
I know.
anything, if our emotions get heightened, Cinder and Isolde may also go into a fit of rage.
Oh, yeah.
You were trying to say something.
Yeah, and also we can't guarantee that Eisen and Inferior will be themselves coming out of this stasis thing
Yeah.
as well.
That's
So
true.
that's something we gotta put into consideration. So maybe a bit of caution about what you're going to do in regards
Yeah.
to that and maybe preparation.
Ooh,
Mhm.
ooh. I have a
Yeah.
thought that just popped in my head, and this is kind of a funny thought. You may not like this idea. I'm going to tell you this in advance. You specifically. So, trace a primal on you after you did a big ice-based ability. You're trying to stop somebody, whether it's put in stasis or not. Correct?
It was a one-time thing, and I haven't been able to recreate it since.
But you're going to be in the presence of a creature that embodies all that all at once. And if you have already been able to harness it to a small extent at least, there's not to say that in the middle of it all, it may look at you and go, well, these two are dealt with. Look at you. You're suitable. You could be effective for me to use.
Yeah.
Do we know if anything that cancels or disrupts primal energy?
The only thing I can think of
But
is...
that's a given.
No, I was about to say anything anti-magic related would probably be the biggest counter to it, but...
You would need a stronger anti-magic to do so, but yes.
Yeah, no.
Because primordial is the purest form of magic. It's
Mhm.
the purest form of mana.
Mm-hmm.
Which therefore you're gonna need something a lot stronger to deal with.
That, or countering it with another dominant, probably. And that's what happened last time, remember, with Titan? We had two people who were big, and one of them was Cynthia.
Unfortunately, I don't think you have anyone else that can really do that.
Nope.
Or just bark really big?
We'll call Wolfie again.
No. You don't need to call her. You got me.
I just that that could happen, yeah.
I can't do anything as strong as she can, so I actually might be the better alternative.
Well,
I'm not trying to put doubt in your head, dear. I also want that to be known.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to figure out what the point you were trying to make was. Sorry, I may have missed it.
The point is, if you're able to harness it and this creature starts fighting us and is able to manipulate people or tries to use them, you would be a prime candidate to be used if you are a primarily ice user.
Which is why I told Saya, actually. She can attest to this. I told her that throughout the mission, until we get to the final area, I'd be conserving my energy. I would not be in the fight that much, if at all.
Though you may not have that option, you know that, right?
that's
Again,
always an option.
If
Yes, dear.
I can rely on you all, I feel. I've seen most of you fight in battle already and what you faced in the past. I believe that you can help. That you can make sure that I don't need to use up any mana. If need be, I will throw my hat in the fucking pile, but I want to do that as a last resort.
Yeah.
So, couple things for you though. I will not be personally going. I will be staying as behind as to make sure that you will have an escape route with the Queen. Secondly, you're going into a mana flood zone. That's already going to be free mana for you. You won't have a mana problem. In fact, if more than anything, according to the notes that I read, having an excess of it is going to be your problem.
Burnout.
You're going to get basically what is equivalent to mana burn, but in reverse.
Yep.
Instead of draining all of your mana and hitting mana burn, you're going
Too
to mana
much.
burn because you have too much in your body.
It's like down in the Warrens when we have mana flood issues. Using magic is concerning.
I know, like, some of us don't know the sisters that well, but if dragons inside correlating to elements, technically, her dragon can help her with the balancing of mana if needed, but she can probably let some magic out
However,
and have
sold.
that battle with that,
She
but yet
talked
again,
about
it's
it.
very dangerous.
I
I've
will
also-
counteract what you're saying, because I'm only going to stop you this because it's important. Assault has not said anything to me recently. He has been dormant. When I say that he may rage, it's because he feels my emotions, but he is not active right now. He has been quiet ever since the whole mission that me and a couple of other people went on.
Never mind on that point. Anyways.
It's still something to consider, Dragona.
These things to
Yes, but
consider.
if they're dormant half of the time, usually the dragons are very picky when they want to wake up. Especially the soul. They can hit me later if they heard that. So I have made backpacks to help with mana flood zones, to help people with overflood or any sickness related to that. It worked with you and another person that I forgot your name. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It worked with another person, which was a Lalafell. It worked. It gave them more time. And it seemed like the mana flood zone was through that door. Going deeper into it and out that other side seems like it was getting more intense and more visible to the eyes. No mana sense, it was visible.
Yeah. There's a lot of crystals around too.
Yeah, and
That too.
we've also experienced with those mana flood issues. The more mana you use, the more burnt out you'll feel. The more burnt out you'll feel, the worse it's gonna be for your body, because it's gonna be too much at a time. Where if your body naturally absorbs it, it's going to feel like you are burning from the inside, probably. Which isn't good.
I guess I can recount my bit with during Titan. Kind of felt like ever drinking too much water before? That kind of feeling where
Yeah.
you want to throw it back up, but at the same time, feel like you're about to burst. And if you keep
That's-
pulling in, it's gonna be too much. Because that's what happened to me during Titan during the final fight. I felt there was so much energy I could not handle it. I felt sick to my stomach. Dizziness happened.
That's a possibility. We will.
So you want to exert as much mana as you can if you feel that, because it's not going to feel good if you just let it stockpile.
Simple solution then. I'm not going to fight, but what I can do is let out a bit of mana every so often. That way I don't overfill. That way, 1, I'll be able to use mana, and 2, I won't overflow.
Make a small little crystal.
And also when I say save energy, I mean also keeping my body from tiring out, because mana is one thing, but keeping the body up is another thing
Stamina.
entirely.
May I make a recommendation, actually?
Go for
Something
it.
you can use that would require you to use mana, but also be very effective. It doesn't really require you to fight too much. And once it's done, it's done. You should potentially utilize ice blocks or ice walls. Just create one small little stopgaps, something that may stop an enemy or an attack. Something that once
That
it's
could
created,
work.
you can just go, leave it alone, you walk around it, make obstacles.
Patty
you still
does
can
it.
use magic, dear. I
Patty
think
does
that'd be
it.
very effective.
Mhm.
Patty does it all the time. Yeah.
Besides me or others, who has been to a mana flood zone the most? Like going into this party. Okay, cool.
The Warrens, easy. Too many
Yes.
times.
Oh, right, I
not,
forgot about the Warrens.
Yep.
It's
Warrens
gonna be
still.
like that?
It might be.
Basically.
It's
Yeah.
comparable from what the notes I
okay.
saw.
I'm actually somewhat used to that then.
Okay.
I did a Warren's run with Cora at one point, actually. I
Oh.
saw that girl as a magical thing. It was weird.
Right.
The Ashen. The Ashen.
Oh.
I hate being a magical girl.
But that's actually what the experience is like for me, at the very least. It's very much too much mana at all once.
Okay.
I also want to point out, because it's also going to be very, very important and effective, with some of the members that are coming with us. So I know we're eventually going to have to fight this creature. How many of you are familiar with Cassandra?
Not at all.
Name
Thank
doesn't
you,
ring a bell, I'm
Ribbo.
afraid.
Appreciate you.
So Cassandra is the spear hero. She is the leader of spear party by nature, since she is the hero of it. I've seen her fight a few times. Seen her do many things. Yeah, if you're worried about like having to save your energy and strength, she's a goddamn powerhouse. So you bring in her, you're bringing Reese. Reese is gonna be wonderful.
I met Reese at the very least. He's Seems
Yes.
nice.
Increases
Yes,
the version of the grip as well. Does a job well done, actually.
Mm.
There are a few people coming from that side that I think will be able to help with this, because after all, there's more people coming.
Mm.
In this, what's in this room currently. So
Yeah.
we'll make sure we get you from point A to point B.
Which also reminds me, there's one individual I wanted to ask about. What is the situation on Opal? I heard that they wanted to come on the mission, but I didn't know if they were feeling good enough to go. Due to their situation.
I'm not entirely sure, to be quite honest with you. She's been a bit reclusive. Doesn't talk too much.
When I heard she got kidnapped, I didn't even know until someone told me.
I didn't even know she. Oh, that's news.
Yeah,
Wait, recently or when?
like when
She just got back not even a couple of months ago. She'd been kidnapped for almost 8 months.
Akura had told me when I went to Orlando, and I went, oh,
Yeah. From what I heard, Adrian and those parties went to go get her back.
okay. As well as also two people
Yeah,
that will be
sorry.
hanging back besides you and the Queen. Adrian and Kaiga, they're going to be making sure that everything monitored in case a certain person shows up, which this is the Herald, the enemy that is apparently trying to steal things. He showed up once, he might show up again easily.
I think it's safe to assume he may show up, yeah.
Because he wants the energy.
Yeah, I will say radios will not be good long distance.
No.
Getting in touch with any of them
Same
will
thing happened
probably
with
be
Titan.
worse. So you might need to do like writing stone.
I was gonna say sending stones would be probably a good idea as our ways of communication
Yeah.
when we go in there.
I haven't used it in ages. How to link pearl there down there?
That'd work too.
I didn't try that.
Probably would try.
Is
would
it
work.
mana based?
I haven't used mine in ages, not since I got it from Elborn back in the day.
Wow. Okay, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
I already have a direct communicate. I have a direct line.
She and
to
I
you
have a direct
anyways.
line. That is one thing.
And I can find you immediately. That's not a problem.
We have crystals. They're from Q. They're literally linked to both of us and Q, so she'll know.
So to summarize, to make sure we're all on the same page.
Plan
I wanna make sure that-
summarization.
Yeah, plan summarization. We're using the familiar woman, Queen
Mm-hmm.
Her Majesty.
Queen, she's literally the familiar queen.
That Phoenix person.
Yeah, so we're going to use her to teleport us into behind him, essentially at a point already in the domain. So it's going to be cold as shit. It's a pack warm, obviously.
Yeah.
But our goal is, one, we go in there, we're going as a team, we'll start going forward. Our goal is to, one, find Ethereal and Cynthia and save them. Two, potentially go past the doorway, which is, I believe, what we think is where they're located. Or
That's
the
probably
primal's
where
gonna be located behind.
that's where we're gonna be located. That's probably where the rift that Queen Amara said is where they
Okay.
are.
So do that. Go in, fight. Try to contain and take as much of the crystal, if there's a crystal that forms after fighting this primal. But the true end goal is at least to get the two back. If we have to, evacuate and come back another time to fight the primal, I think that's agreeable to an extent, so long as we can fully separate the two from them. Although,
Yeah.
I don't want to worry about any lingering after effects, so if we can just get rid of it all in one go, we get rid
If we
Get
can
rid of all
get
one
both of
guy.
those goals done at the same time, that would be good. But if we have to leave one behind, then
Your mats. Give me one of them.
And then, once we do that, we grab everything that we can, and then we use the queen to skedaddle out of there.
and get out while we
I will
can.
also help in getting people out if need be as well.
Those two are going to be our greatest allies to get us all out.
Then it sounds like it's already simple. Simple plan, easy peasy.
The one thing I'll at least tell you is I'm going to be using a lot of my fire. We will probably
That's
need
fine.
to grab... I'm going to be fighting my biggest counter, unfortunately. Magical ice is my fucking shitty hate.
Really? Not water?
No. It's not.
How far away was
Magical ice is literally something that slows down the heat in my body.
No, it was actually really close. It was around the corner.
Cold I get, I think I could do a very bad death of me. Yeah.
Then, if it comes to that, stay ranged and stay close to man,
I will.
just in case.
the
I will also probably be helping with getting as much fire out there, because, you know, melt the ice.
Most of the resistance
Ooh,
was through the
ooh.
cave.
That reminds me. Thank you. Hey, so friends, remind me, raising hands in here who's all going. Come on.
Everyone except these three, us three.
Okay.
I'm
So.
I just, yeah, I was gonna say.
There's
So,
nothing I
yeah.
can
big-
do. It's like actually.
I went last time. I don't want to go again. I almost died.
Big thing with me. So my music and such, whenever I do some of the things, perfectly fine, touch it, it's good. My fire, any
Yeah,
fire
don't
that I
touch that.
produce, yeah, don't touch that. Do no touchy.
I wouldn't touch it anyway, but is it okay if I ask why?
Are you familiar with the term blood flame?
I've heard of Hell Flame, Dark Flame, and Normal Flame, but not Blood Flame.
Blood flame is interesting. It's something I picked up from the Red Court. And a funny little red-skinned friend. I'm not entirely sure why I do this necessarily, and I haven't fully figured out things. I'm starting to track down leads for it, but I'm able to harness it within my blood. Blood flame is fire in its base form, but it's fueled, obviously, by, surprise, blood. The flames, when exposed to organic flesh, causes burns and exsanguination. You burn
That's a
and then
big
you
word.
bleed to death. You bleed to death.
Oh.
Forcibly.
So it literally just opens up your wounds and then just.
Damn.
Just makes you
Basically,
begin to bleed
it sounds like
profusely.
it just continues the cycle, so it opens the wounds, causes the blood to pour out, and then it just burns it more and more and
You
more.
burn and
Yes.
bleed to death.
Yeah.
That's
That is fucked up. Damn.
If you
Just
get-
in
That's
case.
terrifying.
Go ahead, sorry.
You can put it out. Like, it's not something that's going to turn on, like, once you have it, you can't get rid of it. It's, like, just minimal exposure, and you won't, like, explode into blood if you touch it, but you're definitely going to start, like, going, ow, oh, fuck, that's awful.
I gotta make sure. I
Yeah.
gotta double check.
I don't touch absorbing that fire, because I know you told me and going no, not a good idea.
That's why we're getting it out in the open now, so we're all on the same page.
We'll also talk about this right before we do go, as well as also
No.
Miss Asami, right?
Yes.
If you can, and I've already contacted several people about it before, we're gonna have people a lot of the time on medical standby for when we get back. We are going to need people there. Either we take them to a hospital, or we take them here, and then we can treat them, or we get them to
Remember-
the Azure. We get them to the...
Yeah.
There's 3 places. Here, the Azure, or a hospital. And if it gets bad enough, hospital, no doubt. And it's Orlando Saka Hospital.
To be clear to you as well, Ludric, I did make the request that if they come from the Azure Wings, I'd request that they go to medical for the Azure Wings because
Yes.
we'll have all the information
Medical
on it
files.
without needing to be looked up.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's perfectly fine with me. If you have preferences to places to send people, we can have that discussion before we make the final trip. I'm actually going to advocate, hey, if shit gets really bad for me, in one of my pockets, and I'll try to note which one it is, I'll have my phone on me, and if the phone doesn't work, I'll have a burn crystal you can use.
Yeah.
Contact Sal, tell her to do the ritual in the basement, and she'll know what to do from there.
Oh, I might have an idea why. I might have an idea very well.
Demon, forgot. Yeah, that's
I'm a
the thing.
fiend, yes. She'll summon me back home.
Oh, that makes
Something
sense. So summon
something
me
happens
back.
to you, you pretty
You
much
summon back.
go to hell,
She'll
quickly come back.
Well, no, what the fuck? No, she's gonna summon me back to my house where she can take care of me because
Oh,
she's
okay.
a high-class hemomancer.
I
Good God, I don't want
Hey.
to die and go to hell.
hey, I
That's a
thought of
terrible
a
idea.
last resort situation of what most demons
I
are.
don't want to.
I know. No one wants to, I don't think.
So, I will say this. I didn't try this. It might work. The group has hot drinks for the people that are... Not for you. For the other people
Yeah.
that are going in. It will help. It does help in cold climates in the grip. Or in Astera. Which helps keep your body temperature up so you can do stuff. I'll provide you with that. Mega potions, stuff like that. I'll get everything sorted. I'll try to get mana supplies if need
I
be.
can take care of the mana supplies.
Never mind.
But at the very least, too, again,
Health potions, stamina potions would be
mana
beneficial.
is going to be your least of your worries. It's going to be health.
Health, stamina, mainly what we would need.
And I can help provide that. That's not a problem.
Yippee for ice munching.
We will also go over a healer check before we walk in there. Once the
Yes.
party is fully formed and we're standing around.
That's the other
Maya.
thing.
What?
The healers. How many healers do we have in the actual people going in?
I don't
you're
know.
Both leaders, so.
Because
That's
I
really
am
good that both of you
unsure. Well, yeah, and I am
How are we done there?
unsure.
Problem solved.
I'm unsure also if
Damn it.
Cassandra's has anything, which is, well, we'll need to talk to her before we
She
go.
might? I believe she does. I believe Reese also potentially has something. I gotta double check though. Reese
Talk
comes
to
from the
them.
same place that Percy does.
Oh! Oh.
What
Hmm.
does that mean?
Okay. Understood. Then I slightly know what he has. Kiraga, there's a spell. Yeah.
At least I believe so. I believe that I think they bonded over them being similar, or at least they both carry the same fucking
I know
sword in
Percy
some
well enough
aspects.
at the very least of what he can do.
Blow up and date angels.
Okay, that's one thing. I was not gonna say that.
Fair enough.
Explain later, okay?
Mm-hmm. Appreciate it.
There
Any
are
others?
roots.
Good.
sorry.
Keep talking.
There are other routes. It's big. Like this whole place is massive. Bigger
It's
than
a
the other ones, Titan and
complex.
everything else.
Okay. It's a maze.
Things are coming back to me since things are here.
Okay, that's fine.
When
That's a
we-
good thing.
Yes. Going forward, when we stepped into it, fine, blizzards, everything else. But when we got near one of the areas, it was a circled like platform. We had to challenge kind of like these guys, the ones that told you to go fuck off.
Yeah.
Okay,
Didn't
they're
respond to reasoning. They have ice tusks and ice horns. When we
Yeti-like.
pushed a little bit further up, correct. When we pushed a little bit further up, be careful where you step. Going up to that door is it's not narrow, but narrow enough where you need to kind of separate parties a little bit. Because to the left side, it's just ice spikes.
Okay,
I
so
would-
we're going through a maze-like structure, which...
Not a maze-like structure. Because when you're out it's still outside. When you're going outside
Okay.
and going up, to the right is the doorway. That pathway is the
Mhm.
doorway, but it still has that ice slip.
So be very, very
ravine,
careful.
thanks God.
Be
As
very, very
well as
careful.
No explosions
Yeah.
near that area. We don't
Sound.
know if the snow is unstable or not.
Avalanches,
But we
We
sound.
can make the assumption it most likely is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of
That's
snow, so.
where I found the door.
Okay.
So that door is the pathway. Going into that is the underground inside this mountain. Going through all this windiness, like someone carved it, you get to the weird looking structure inside of it that was looking like it was handmade. Very close quarters in there.
The last
Recommend-
photo that you showed,
Mhm.
it looks like the doorway.
Recommend more poke, get away kind of stuff if there's enemies in there.
That's crazy.
Prowler
It's
to
over
shield
we have
wall.
somebody who specializes in spears. That's crazy.
Shield wall.
Yeah.
We'll have several
Um,
people that will be able to help with that too. So that's the good point.
Going out there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Going out there, it was a
Put it
very
away.
steep slope. Watch your feet; it might become slippery. I almost slipped and fell. Eisen catched me.
Same.
Okay, we will be very careful then.
So
Bless you.
going out there and going
Having
left.
spikes for your shoes would also be helpful for that. Just to
Yes.
stand on the
Cleats.
ice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Going left up the way, the safe house was there. After that safe house, you go right through like the archway. There's an archway door. Doesn't look destroyed that much. But that's when we got the onslaught of the flying things, the swords, the guys with shields and regular swords, the ice golems.
Yeah.
And then we found this whole platform, which that should be where Eisen and Ethereal are kept.
Let's hope
That's
they are.
where they should be. If they moved, I have
Didn't-
no idea.
Didn't Queen Amara say that they were moved? They were behind
They're
a door.
moved now behind that door with the plane of
Oh,
ice.
Yeah. I remember that.
So they have been moved.
The description.
But if we find that, we can still probably see what is still left there. But
Most
Mhm.
likely.
Probably not too much. I mean, I was unconscious for half the time when I woke up. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, they were probably carried by the big guys. I don't know if he's already there and he's already controlling half of the stuff, or something's going on where they're already fighting the Herald and shit's already going down. I don't know. It seemed like a neutral ground after things went out.
Kashyyyk might
I
be the
have no
main
idea.
things they're fighting against, but...
You won't know for sure until you get there. For the most
No,
part,
we're
it
not gonna
seems.
know much until we actually get boots on the ground and try to get there. We
Oh
can
boy, uncertainty, my favorite.
plan as much as we can, but we need to be there to actually see it.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
probably state to you, Ludwig, everyone should try and communicate as much as they can with each other. And if people are hurt, call out. Don't try to tough it out. This is not a tough out situation. This is a get treated right away or else.
Yeah.
Bring, if you find there is goobos, so they do have
Right.
very bad breath that'll poison you. So bring stuff for that. as well.
Antidotes on. I'm
Yeah.
bringing a whole medical kit. So
Is it like a magical poison, like a natural poison? Like, are they just like venomous creatures, or are they like, are they casting magic? They go.
It's natural. It comes out of their mouth and it's just like it's so bad it poisons you.
natural
I'm
poison.
perfectly fine.
Very
Then.
bad.
I'm going to be fine.
I'll be staying away
Well,
then.
your nostrils aren't gonna be fine.
No.
Oh no, it's gonna smell awful.
The super sharp smell there, Ludwig.
Species, as long as the poison isn't magical in nature, I don't believe we are susceptible. Not as easily.
We'll take some antidotes with us at the very least of something. Simple antidotes that might be able to help.
I
Alright.
will request when you're going over there past where Cynthia was originally with Imperial. Gather samples of this area. We might go back.
We probably
but
will.
Still grab samples. Depending if it gets zapped away, we might have a place where it gets zapped to because
Yeah.
of the samples or people.
Maybe.
We'll try to help as much as possible.
As I said, I think also we'll keep communications in line with that. And I think that's everything set.
Anymore, so
It's most of
Yeah.
what you can probably get right now. and the rest
Thank
you'll
you
have to
for at
adju-
least
adapt
giving
on
the
fly.
information. That is what we need right now. And a semi-structure of a plan for that.
Hmm.
But a pretty much plan that's solid and as best we can.
Now, with that being said, there's been a call on the plan.
Mm.
So you know what we're going to be trying to do tomorrow. All we need to do now is just do it.
Inform Spear Party if you can and tell them everything we discussed here. I'll try and...
Easily done.
Thank you. I am relying... Again, I'm also relying on a lot of you guys. I do not think I could have done this on my own, or I wanted to.
I'll see you guys later. Since you guys can get repaired, I'm gonna go on an enthusiastic
Alright.
walk.
No.
You too?
Hey, no.
Thank you.
Hey, no, you're not.
Are you
allowed
okay?
to.
Maxine, if you get yourself hurt, you're gonna have a lot of angry
Ludwig.
people on you. You know that, right?
Really.
Of course.
Thank you. If shit happens, Cinder is gonna be the one very
Fuck's sake.
much taking a little more charge. She's
If
fine.
it were in the reverse, I think anyone else who has a partner here would understand the pain and would try to do the same.
More than also what I
Besides,
found
you
out.
wouldn't be going at it alone anyways. I would have been going with you.
Mm-hmm. As well as what I found out, I have words for him on a personal matter. I slightly snooped on his journal. I found
Remember
a
what I
lot.
told you?
I know.
Well,
A lot of emotions.
With that being so, I believe we are all accounted for.
We'll gather up tomorrow and we'll see you off.
Mm-hmm.
Get some rest if you can, and if you can't, well, understandable, have a nice day.
Take care,
Take care, Ludric.
Fuck it.
Thank you.
If you need help with any medical things, feel free to ask me.
You will be the
should
first one called. I've informed Hezekiah
Okay.
on the full situation as well.
I will
He
be
said-
here as well for medical too.
Yep.
You know me.
He said he'd provide any medical that need be as well. Everyone is on Hen's deck. He said that he was, be happy to help.
Yeah.
So,
You know me. I'm already
and also for you, your choice
Yeah, I
on all
know.
of this. Like we said, I'm not gonna force you to take that. I don't care how much that thing is calling out to you. It's absolutely your choice, but no one's going to. If anyone decides to hold it over you,
You
for
say
not.
it's my choice. I still don't even know the answer yet. The mission's tomorrow, and I don't even know.
Sometimes, Akura, you will not know until the moment comes. So, don't stress about what you cannot know right now. Rest
you
up
want-
and prepare.
If
Your
you
wife
want,
is gonna need you.
If you want, you can stay here and rest. There are guest rooms here, just to relax.
You got a pond?
We have a training room. We have certainly a lot of things that we can do.
I just want to go fishing.
That's up on the main house. Yes, we do have a lake.
That'll work. I just need something to get my mind off of this, at least for tonight.
Then I'm gonna go and head home then. Back to my place. I'll get a few things. I'll be back soon enough.
Mm-hmm. I will probably be upstairs in the main house to take care of all the kids. Take care of everyone.
I'll be back shortly, sister.
Mm-hmm. We can do this. Our partners do get in danger a lot, and it's probably not the first time, will not be the last.
I wish it would be the last at this point.
I think we both do, but don't know if it will. Do you want to grab some tea or a drink, honestly?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that.
Probably also be cooking dinner, because I don't know how much I'm going to be sleeping after all this.
I can't eat any solid food.
I will make a very nice warm soup then.
Mm-hmm.
That I can definitely assure.
It means that she's basically oppressing. She's starting to oppress.
Ooh.
It's great.
So I have made more of a. It was actually a good idea for fucking Ludric to take main lead and those two be co-lead because man,
Honestly, out of character, that's what I was hoping for. I
was Yep.
sitting here like, we should not have either of us as lead.
Mhm.
I just know that would be a bad idea.
She just kind of hated it.
There's so many things I wanted to say. I'm like, I can't say it as Sariel. I can't say it as Sariel. I can't say it as Sariel.
Sariel doesn't know. Sariel doesn't know.
Sariel doesn't know.
And that's the
Uh-oh.
I can't do anything.
Okay,
Man,
that works. Shit.
There's gonna be a thing coming in.
get fucking
Yo,
eaten.
what?
Tasty.
Tonight it was good though. It was good that like literally that was all said beforehand because man, I love working with you, Ari. It's great. I appreciate everyone here. Thank you for making this fun. No.
I try.
No, you did well.
I almost had Maxine just straight up conversation and just left leave as soon as the party started conversation about like, oh, who's gonna be there? Maxine's gonna just straight up leave. I was like, that'd be really weird.
I mean, the only thing Saya was really... She's worried because she has still some unknown factors of the team that is Cassandra. Me, out of character, I'm not worried. That'll be actually really good and interesting for dynamics. But you know.
Hey, just me sitting there going,
Me in character, Saya does not.
Hearing you guys have this talk, and Maxine just got more annoyed that she's just taking this goes on going off so because Pandora. Just going, yeah.
Literally, Saya would...
Go ahead.
The only reason why Saya literally would be like, Maxine not going, is because that's your one biggest weakness. And she knows that. She's like, Ice is.
I still think it's bullshit because they don't have the void right now. It's
yeah.
locked off, so they shouldn't have the weakness.
Yeah.
I'm getting this sound so much.
Also, small thing that's way the fuck off topic. I have a problem. I'm level 46 in the fishing world.
You really... Oh my god, we shouldn't have introduced you. We shouldn't have introduced you. We should not have introduced you.
Do we want to go do some of that?
Fishing!